what's up? It's Sierra, the festive bohemian here. And today on episode 2 of Plants and Coffee with Sierra, that's me, we're planting acorns. Yes, those annoying little things that fall from the trees and scare the crap out of us. We're putting them to use today, and we're making some of these. Let's go. As always, first I'll go over what you're gonna need, then we'll go over the steps. So what you're gonna need is Kokedama Soil Mixture. It's 7 parts coconut core to 3 parts Kokedama or pre-mixed bonsai. You'll also need some sheep moss. To hold our Kokedama balls together, we're going to need some twine, fishing line, or a waxed cotton cord. All work, it just really depends what kind of look you're going for here. I always have twine on hand, so that's what I'm gonna be using today. You'll also need some sphagnum moss and a sealable container to germinate our seeds in. Lastly, and most importantly, you need some acorns. Now, when looking for acorns, you want to find the ones that, if possible, have just freshly fallen. But really, you can just take a bunch, gather up a few of them, and what you're going to want to do is put it in a bowl of water. I left mine in my kitchen, and you'll want to leave this overnight. In the morning, whichever ones float, you'll want to discard. These have likely been hollowed out by insects or duds, so the rest of them then you'll want to place in your sphagnum moss like so and seal it. And I just left this container under my grow lights, but you can place it in like just any bright spot. Should work fine. And as soon as they sprout, they can be planted. Alright, let's make some balls. It's been about 8 days since I first put them in here, and they've all sprouted, so I'm gonna be using all of them. Oh. Now I'm going to get my Kokedama Soil Mixture, which is the 7 parts coconut core to 3 parts Kokedama or a pre-mixed bonsai soil, so whatever you have available. And we're going to add in some water. So I've got some water here. All right. So we're just gonna mix it. You want to add a little bit of a water at a time because you don't want it to get too soggy. Like this here right now is probably too wet. Now you can kind of bring it out if you did happen to, but I did that knowing I'd probably need to add some more, so I'm just gonna add some more. So we're just gonna mix it, mix it, mix it. The whole objective here is just to get it to form a nice little ball. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. Now your seed won't outgrow your moss ball. You don't want to make it too small. We're actually gonna build the whole entire Kokedama before we put our plant in it, because it's just a seed, so we can just really stick it in there, and it'll be easier to do it after we build the thing. It's like a good size ball. So this in here. Now I'm pretty sure you can find greener sheep moss than this, and you can use live moss as well, but this is what I got. I'm gonna get it a little damp, and we're just going to wrap our little balls. So I've got my twine, I've got my seeds, and I've got my moss ball. I'm going to take about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 10. Alright, so then I'm going to find, or try to find, my midway point here. So right about here. We're gonna place our ball in the center of our twine or string, whatever you got, and we're gonna start wrapping. So I'm just going to twist this way, twist that way. Just really want to secure the moss to your ball. Now you don't have to wrap it as much as I am. In my last video, the Kokedama ferns, I did like half this size string, so my balls showed a lot more moss than I'm going to do with these ones, but I'm kind of just experimenting. So I stopped about here and then made room right here, just kind of pulling the rope apart there so you can create a center for our seed. I'm gonna wrap it a few more times here. Yeah, so I'm happy with the way that looks, so I'm gonna stop there and just tie it. Now here are my germinated seeds, and I'm just going to find a good one. So I'm going to take one of the sprouted seeds here. Now you can plant these right when they start to sprout, and it actually should be easier. I waited a little longer, sprouted a little more, so it's going to be a little harder to place here. I have to dig a deeper hole. Just place it in your hole and cover it up with a little dirt, we shall, like so, and we'll see what happens. Now you'll want to place your Acorn Kokedamas in a nice sunny spot. Because it's fall and winter is coming, you probably won't want to leave it outside unless you're in a warmer climate and you're still getting adequate amounts of sun. Otherwise, you can put it in a windowsill or under grow lights. We should start to see some growth on this guy within the month. We'll just have to wait and see. Now, I still have some acorns left, so I'm going to show you something else that you can do with these guys as well, which is to water propagate them. So to water propagate our acorns, all we have to do is place them. I'm going to do this big one here. Oh yeah, this one. You didn't see that. Gosh darn it. Ah! Again. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. I may have to switch bottles if these acorns don't seem stable in these ones, but we'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated. But hey, there's plenty of them around, so if it doesn't, we'll just try again. But this is a really fun experiment to do, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button because I come out with videos just like this one every week, and who knows what I'll be doing next week. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.